Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well. Listen, you see all these videos about women begging about the food stamps. Oh, what am I gonna do? And if they don't reload the link card or the EBT card, I'm gonna go ahead and loot. If that's what you want, you're gonna get it. I'm gonna go ahead and loot. And might catch a felony over some food to boot. So listen to this one right here. Listen, we're gonna have some accountability. Okay? We really, really do. So here it says food stamp cuts spark massive outrage. Snap! Backlash goes viral. And these folks are just snapping like out of their minds. So check this out. It's been day 5 and I have not received no food stamps. My disability check is on hold. Wow. My cash benefits is not coming no more. They're still pending. It is the taxpayer's job to pay for my kids to eat and for my kids to be taken care of. I have over 2,000 followers on TikTok, and I can't get not one person to send me 50 cents. If you watch the video and you can't send me nothing, I'm blocking you. Oh, she says she's gonna block you. Now, it hasn't happened. We got lit about a week. So this is all over the talk that it appears strongly, unless the shutdown ends, the government shutdown ends, that November 1st, the states, they're sending out these text messages on the link customers or link recipients that, hey, the benefits are not there. So it appears strongly that that is where we are headed. I am hoping that they will stop this shutdown in this soul and replenish these people's EBT link card to stop all the madness. All right. But the clock is ticking. But here's the thing about it. November 1st is not even here. Okay. It is not even here. And we have a lot of women online, some men too, but the women, we're emotional creatures and they're concerned about their children. They pretty much have the responsibility of the children once the fathers have abandoned them, and I get it. But let's talk about something that no one is saying. This lady, I believe she said she has 5 children. I think she's got 5 children. My disability check is on hold. My cash benefits is not coming no more. They're still pending. It is the taxpayer's job to pay for my kids to eat and for my kids to be taken care of. I have over 2,000 followers on TikTok. So hold on. I'm kind of wondering, did you serve in the armed forces and get injured for you to feel that it's the taxpayer's responsibility? Where is that sperm donor? Seriously, where is Mr. Sperm Donor? Day 5, and I have not received no food stamps. Okay, I'm sorry. So she said it's day 5. Okay, so it is day 5, and she hasn't received food. It's day 5, and I have not received no food stamps. My disability check is on hold. My cash benefits is not coming no more. They're still pending. It is the taxpayer's job to pay for my kids to eat and for my kids to be taken care of. I have over 2,000. So hold on. Here's my question. So I'm trying to understand, where does her responsibility come in, and the responsibility of the donor man, the baby daddy, or daddies? It could be. We never know. Where's that responsibility? Because I thought about it. The fact that these women are really freaking out and they're in total panic mode over the possibility that November 1st, the food stamp cards benefits are not going to be there. You know what the sad part is? It tells me that either I think some of them just basically saw children as a ways of means. Some of them, hey, maybe they had it going on, life happened, got injured, or things fell apart and had to on the program. I get that, but it also tells me, if we're going to be realistic, it sounds to me that what, a lot of these women, what they've done. You have obviously had children by men. The government has been feeding them, let's say, for the past 12 months. Well, let's say for the past 9 months. Okay. Now we're in the 10th month, being it's October. So you mean to tell me that the men can't even afford to pay for food for their children for 1 month? The government been paying the rest of the month, been paying for years. So you mean to tell me there are men in your lives that can't even afford groceries? We're not asking the men to feed them every month because obviously they can't or they won't. But these men can't even feed their children for 1 month. Because if they would do that, we wouldn't have all this panic. Then you're going to have some that might be a little hustler. Not saying she is, I don't know her, but speaking in general, you got some people I think are kind of stretching it. I really do. But let's look at the bigger picture. Who got you pregnant? Who picked the man to get pregnant by? So these men, they can't even step up just for 1 month to provide groceries. And if you still have that in your life, then your picker is really hella off. Where I thought about that. So the men cannot come up with groceries just for 1 month. Okay, you have a dispute, you got one of those silly ones. And again, keep in mind, and especially in our community, you putting your life on the line to have a child by one, but good luck with that. North, south, east, west, white, black, Hispanic, Asian, whatever you want to call it, Mars, whatever. The men can step up for 1 month just to provide food for you and the children. It speaks volumes. No one's asked them to pay half, but they can't go get a job, ride delivery, ride share, do something, wash cars with your hands just to provide for their children just for 1 month. That's all asking. At 1 month. Not asking you, you pay half and then the government pays half, but for 1 month, they can't step up. And let you know, these women, you just got some low vibrational certified dust buckets. And the fact that you let this impregnate you, if you let this impregnate over and over again, it also says something about the women, but we don't want to talk about that. I understand hypnotic rhythm. People sometimes do what they see. And if that's all you know, you think that's the norm. And I get it. But some women, they have seen people have tried to tell them over and over again, they don't want to listen. Then they see a chick with one or two kids or two or three, and then all of a sudden you want to go ahead and zoom in. If she's able to make it with she and her husband or her boyfriend or whatever, he might be a man that contributes. You want to go ahead and zoom in on them because I got six. Tough luck, chick. Think about it. Women are even reducing themselves to say, hey, if it comes to it, I will I am promising you that I will loot and risk getting a felony over some food. Where are the men? I thought about that. So you can't count on these jokers just to put groceries in a house for a month? What the hell? Why would you waste your time? Asking you at 30, let's say no, that does happen, and then maybe they'll get it back on December. You mean to tell me these men can't even feed you because you're the baby mama and their kids or ex-wife or whatever? They can't even feed the kids for 1 month. And he'll let you risk, and you're so desperate, you'll risk getting the felony over some food. What if they catch somebody looting, like the woman said before, about that link card? I am going to go in that store and get what I normally get, and she's gonna have, I guess, her cousin Big Bonquet for giving out bust down biscuits. Something about it. Yep, she already got a plan premeditated. She gonna have a cousin. I'm gonna call her the Miss Link card. She's gonna have her cousin, giving out some Chicago Bonquifa bust down biscuit beat downs. I'm gonna have her punch you so hard, something about a jet 2 something. Wow. But in other words, punch you so hard, you're gonna get it. And don't even think about trying to follow her to the vehicle. You might not make it to your next shift. You may not even make it home. Willing to give them a Chicago or whatever it is, willing to go ahead and subject somebody to a beat down. Bonquif, she's gonna bring her cousin Bonquifa to get a beat down, passing out beat down biscuits, letting you know what's going on. She let them know what's going to happen. And what if you go to jail, ma'am? Are you going to have the money to get out? Maybe your baby daddy will come and save the day. Your boyfriend. I thought about it. Are these men that sorry? And the answer was yes, that they cannot or not even willing to just provide food for the children just for 30 days to keep baby mama calm, the mother of your children. But if she's upset, that whole house might get upset. Is that too much to ask? This lady, I don't know if she's just trying to get attention, trying to be funny. You ought to be embarrassed because you can't be serious. Like I said, maybe she feels entitled because, hey, I can't work, so I'm on the sister's responsibility. That could be it. But speaking in general, think about all these women sitting up here begging, panicking, willing to catch a potential felony over some food, might catch a case, lose the job, lose the rent, lose their kids, lose their place. It can happen. Life can spiral out of control because of one bad decision. Get arrested, got to get bond. If your baby daddy can't provide food for 1 month, I doubt he's gonna come with bail money to get you bonded out. Maybe they'll let you bond on your own recognizance. I don't know. But the men can't show up. Not asking you to show up. The government pay half 6 months and you pay half 6 months to feed your children and your baby mother. They can't even show up for 30 days. Obviously not. And that's why I got the women begging on YouTube and TikTok. I thought about that. These dusties, you can't afford groceries just for one. Dude, pull out your credit. I don't care if it's high English. Pull out your darn credit card and get some food on the table for your children. If you are worth a piece of man that you think you are, get off your dusty ass and do something. You can't provide. It blows my mind. The low self-esteem must be rampant. Little Becky Boo, oh, he left us and he's an alcoholic, but a 5-month-old on your breast. Girl, when you realize he was an alcoholic? I doubt you just figured that out, but let me guess, it makes it good for the video, maybe for sympathy. So you made the decision to get pregnant by a man that's an alcoholic, and it's not a good idea to be around him. That he might be an angry alcoholic, hell, he might be violent, but that's okay. Have a baby by him. Little Hannah Montana, I got 3 weeks. 3 weeks. I'm sorry. This is crazy to me. She had the waterworks going. This little chick right here, the entitlement is wild. The entitlement is super wild. Where is the sperm donor? So let me know, what do you think about that? These men can't even feed the kids for 30 days. Let's just say this does happen. And I'm hoping it's not, because this is just like getting crazy. I hope this ends soon. He said, oh, it's not going to affect you. I don't want to be shopping in the store and getting ran down by somebody, start capping. You never know when I'm getting a melee over some groceries. And then here I am in my basket. Oh! I'm not trying to get no trauma like that. Oh, my gosh. Purses flying, baskets full. Oh, my goodness. I'm not, I work out. I ain't trying to dodge some bullets on no food or somebody trying to escape a felony I don't want, because that could easily happen. You don't know what a person might do. I don't care where you live. You don't know what a person might do. But think about it. The men, they can't even provide food just for 1 month. It speaks volumes. But what does it say about the women that keep on dealing with those men? It speaks volumes about them too. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share them out. Sad.